So you want to ride an e-bike? Well, let's go. So where are we off to today? We're off to visit the guys in Jersey City. We're paying a visit to the guys at Inspire Cycles and Powerful Lithium. Huge shout out to the guys at Powerful Lithium. Since receiving this 72 volt 50 amp hour battery, I've had a lot of questions. Some of those questions hopefully will get answered today. So today's day 3 that I've been using this battery and I have not charged it. Last I left off I was at about 73 volts and right now I'm resting at 70 volts or 70.6 volts. Now I did a range test on a 23 amp hour battery and she cut off at me at 68 volts. I was told that 60 volts is the cutoff. So maybe when I did my range test, the battery sag had played a role. Right now, I'm getting dangerously close to that 68 volt cutoff. I did in a range test. Yeah, we adjusted on 55, I think, cutoff. Am I right, Arvin?
Break it down to me. I see your headlight is on.
Yeah, because I want to kill.
To drain the battery.
I want to kill.
Alright. So what do you have to say about it so far? Oh my god, what did you do?
I tried to kill your pack, but
it's not
unsuccessful.
What really?
Yeah.
Didn't shut off?
No.
Oh my god.
I reached uphill Montgomery, 57.8 volts. No cutoff, because our pack going up to 52. That's down 52. But voltage sag on this bike under my load is being less than 5 volt, which one is great. That's what you want on this kind of cells. Our packs with Molly cells, they have less than 3 volt voltage sag. This is Samsung 50E cells. And it's normal because they're not high powerful, because their discharge rate per cell is like 10 to 12 amps continuous. Okay. So compared to Molly cells, they have discharge rate 45 amps discharge rate. So this is really good.
I got you.
This is really good.
I see it's flashing at 1 bar.
Yeah.
Is that like the controller talking to the display?
Telling you that you're almost empty.
You're almost empty. But technically, is it...
By the pack you can go up to 52. Right. By controller, I think we have setting up to 55.
Okay.
On controller. So when you hit the throttle, and by the way, I ride in sport mode all the way now, and voltage sag is in sport mode less than 5 volt. That's great.
Right.
I believe if we go on normal mode or eco, it will be 3 volts voltage sag or less. This is what any rider wants to have.
I got you.
Voltage sag, smaller as you can.
Okay. So there's nothing that I have to do with the controller. I can just keep it the way it's going.
You're completely good.
And this can keep on going. It won't shut off because of sag, right?
No, it will shut off. It will cut you off if you reach 55 volts.
Okay. All right. So
but as soon as you're reaching 60 volt, you need to keep in mind that it's ready for charging.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But still, if you 2 miles away from your home, you know that if you on 60 volt, you can swap in eco mode and go back home. Okay. For sure in those 2-3 miles.
Okay. So
save, and don't go hard with the throttle. Be gentle, and you will make it.
Okay. All right.
But in the future, play with your bike, try to find where is end.
Okay. All right.
Just that you can know. I tried now, I spent like 5-7 miles now, I couldn't. I mean, we are close.
Right.
We are close to kill.
My one question I have for you is, when it dies, let's say right now you try to make it die, When it dies, what happens? That's it. I'm stuck there on the road. I would need a tow back.
No, first time when dies on you, if let's say if you ride in sport mode and controller does cut off, so after 10 seconds you will be able to use bike again. But like I said, that's the time when you need to swap on eco mode and you can make a couple miles more. Again, depends on how heavy you are. I'm really heavy. I'm 2 or triple time you. So you're in better position than me.
Well, great to know, because that was something that that was one of the questions that I had for you. I know with my old 23 amp hour, I would have to shut the battery off
and
then turn it back on
because of BMS doing cut off. What's happened on your 23 amp hours? Pack is way smaller, so can't provide you that kind of power. So when you hit the throttle, your voltage sag is not under 5 volts. Your voltage sag is 10 volts or more. So when you hit the throttle, your voltage sag going, if you, let's say if you're reaching 61 volts, when you hit the throttle, you instantly on 51. And it needs to shut you off because of safety. Of course, if you have bypass BMS, so depends on controller setting, you can drain all the way down, and that means you can damage your cells. That's the most important part, why we have always BMS, proper BMS. If you need higher discharge rate, bigger BMS, and that's it. That's best to keep all those things safe. Because of your house, home, bike, your life, everything, everyone.
Sounds really good. All right, I'm a little bit more happier and more confident now when I go out on Saturday. So Saturday we'll be doing a range test on this guy.
Let's see. You always have see what it says in the back? It says one less particle. Sir? I'm making sure.
I just saw Arvin put his mark on the wall. Now it's my turn.
Everyone that I know, but you know, you should know.
Stay for charge now. It's like 30%.
You know what
15 amps. Oh my god.
You can see it here.
So this is the app that shows the battery's health, right?
What did I say?
Right now we're charging 15 amps. Battery is old 7 days, 25, 9 hours, 26 minutes.
Oh shit! So you have the history.
Of course.
Oh, that's
And your cycles.
Oh shit! So that's great. Like you can get rid of it, or
Yeah, like if someone wants to sell pack, I can always connect and see how many cycles they made, and I can calculate how many times someone charged.
Right.
And we can know how old is pack.
That's awesome.
Also, we have days.
I need to date. What's that?
Days. When it's made.
That's funny. So it's got a birth date.
Of course.
That's cool. Yeah, this is for a Super 73. I know
For
that. I can tell by the
RX.
shape.
For RX. This is for RX in frame. In our bags. This is 72 volt, 42 amp hours.
Now, when you put something this big inside of a Super 73, you have to
Upgrade controller and upgrade your motor.
upgrading the motor and the controller.
Yeah. Some people they're doing upgrades, like just add different controller and different pack, higher voltage. It can work,
right?
But how long? So there is on market so many people they like to have stock. So it's better, and someone looking for those controllers stock, it's way better when your motor works still good. It's better to sell that and upgrade your motor from beginning. Then fry motor and then invest extra money to get right thing.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's way better to sell. Let's say if someone willing to do upgrade on 60 volt or 72 volt system, Super 73, it's way better to sell stock battery.
Right.
Which one is on market like 800-900?
Yes, I seen that. It's very
because
expensive.
it's
Even,
very expensive.
Even resale, it's expensive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they can get, people can get good money for that.
Right.
And then motor they can sell between 300 and 500, depends on condition.
Right.
And controller, it can be, you can sell for 100, 150, 200, 250, depends
Right.
of condition. And that's good money to start for a new project.
Right.
To do something better,
like this.
Like this.
And then on top of that,
It's almost half money already ready, saved
right.
for a good upgrade.
Half the money saved, and once it's all said and done, you have a
Whoever try, let's say my bike, which one is on
Exactly.
72 volt, they want to have that.
yes.
They want to have that.
It's a game changer.
It's not about speed, it's about how fast you're reaching, let's say 30 miles an hour.
Right.
On stock, it's good bike, like let's say for beach, it's nice bike for cruising.
Yes.
But let's say if we live here in Jersey City, you need a little bit faster bike, not too crazy, just that you can keep traffic,
Exactly.
that you're not problem in the traffic.
Yes, that's my biggest concern. Where I'm from, there's a lot of hills, so the hill alone
No,
poses a challenge. So
exactly.
something like this,
You
forget
have no
about
problems.
it.
That's most important part to me.
Right. Me too.
With my bike, I don't need to hit 60, 70 miles an hour.
Right.
It's good to have that.
Right.
But I'm happy when I can reach 35 miles an hour in 5-7 seconds. That means if I stop behind the car and I hit throttle, I can follow that car with no problems.
Yeah, and-
No matter in city,
Right.
where is 25 to 35 miles an hour speed limit, that's great.
And
With stock, you can't do that.
No.
You instantly making problems.
exactly, that's what I wanted to say. Yes, because you create a problem just being there.
Exactly,
You're like
You need to catch a bike lane or something like that, but there's so many spots here that you don't have
Yeah,
bike lanes.
you're right.
You need to ride on car lane.
Yeah.
So for that, it's completely unsafe
exactly.
to have bike like 20 miles an hour.
Yes, yes, I
You
agree.
can't be there.
Yes,
It's more dangerous.
Safety does play a role in it, being,
Exactly.
having the power, and because it's always good. And I said that in one of my videos to have the power
Yeah.
and not need it rather than need it and you don't have it.
Exactly. Like
So-
my bike
Yeah.
can reach like 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, yours is
But
a lot.
I'm not reaching that speed. I don't need that speed. I'm in city.
Right.
But it's good to have that kind of power when I need.
Yeah.
It's there. On 36 volt, now it's been on 36 volt. Now is upgraded on 52 volt. Pack is inside, custom made, custom bag. And inside is now a spinted controller. This bike now has before like 20 miles an hour max, uphill, forget it. Now this bike getting like 42 miles an hour.
Probably a lot more
uphill
torque.
with no problem.
All right. Well, so this wasn't here the last time I came.
Yeah, this we just did this yesterday actually.
So in a week you did one.
This one,
The ZX is gone.
ZX gone.
The CTY is gone.
CTY is done.
And you said an S2.
S2 we did a range extender upgrade.
Uh-oh. So
Plus other production with regular orders for packs. Like CTY 2 packs, Onyx packs, Suron packs, all of that is banged out.
So they're not playing around over here. All right, I just learned something about the batteries. 18 650s, and what was the other thing you mentioned? 21.
700?
So we're gonna give you a little history about the batteries. Apparently that has to do with the size. I thought it had to do with the cells inside it, but it's the
This
actual
is-
size.
This is 18650. What that mean? 18 millimeters is this dimension, and 650 millimeters is this length. And then this is 21 millimeters, 700 millimeters long. There's a different physically.
Why?
Internally,
Yeah.
this is Samsung 35E, and Molly cells P42A. What's the difference? Huge difference.
I hear a lot of people talking about Molly cells and
Because-
raving about Molly cells. Why is that?
Best cells right now on the market, affordable cells to make packs. So this cell has capacity 4.2 amp hour each cell, and discharge rate 45 amps. And this cell has 3.5 amps capacity, but discharge rate is like 8 to 10 amps.
So now I understand.
And
so you can put out a lot more power.
and 18650 cells, for them max is to have 3.5 amp capacity, and if you have less capacity, you're gonna have higher discharge rate. So let's say we have Molly cells, 18650, same dimension like this, and they have, let's say, 2.6 or 2.8, depend on model. Capacity amp hours 2.6 or 2.8 amp hours, but discharge rate is 35 amps on them. High discharge rate. And those also we have Samsung 50s. Each cell has capacity 5 amp hours, and discharge rate is 10-12 amps continuous. Peak is a little bit more, and compared to this cell has a little bit less capacity but higher discharge rate. That's what we need for our e-bikes. For Surons, especially for Surons, this is most important part.
So a lot of the Surons that you're selling are using this battery right here.
Yes, if you want a good pack to have for Suron, you need with Molly cells.
I got you. And
I mean, if it's upgraded Suron with ASI back 4008, 8000 controller, whatever.
Gotcha. Pricing. Do you like for people to call and discuss pricing, or is that something that you would?
No. I'm always open. Whenever someone call, we give pricing. Also, people call us, give us dimensions, what they have for some of projects, and we do design for them, and then we know what we can fit there, and we can offer them.
So every battery that you guys sell, you can expect a different price point because everything is custom, right, to fit in a certain enclosure.
Yes, but we're not charging anything extra for custom builds.
Oh, okay.
So if you see how much is amp hour for, let's say, Suron with Molly cells, and someone come to us and making something custom shaped, no matter how it looks like, we're gonna give him same price per hour.
I got you. Sounds good.
Not charging too much. It's same price.
Gotcha.
Still.
All right. So when you're ready, guys, reach out to them. All right. So I feel a little bit better now, knowing a little bit more about the battery and how it works. I got a lot of good information that'll help me with my range test. So look for that one. Tomorrow I'm looking to get out and do a range test on this battery to get a more accurate idea on exactly how many miles I can get. Because when you know your battery, it's an added peace of mind. And just so you guys know, you don't have to be in the Jersey City area to pick up one of these batteries. D was telling me he ships nationwide. But he has customers out there in Florida right now, California. So just know you don't have to be in the New Jersey area to pick up one of these. It's nice to see the direction that they go in. He also mentioned a few things that are coming up for them. So look for it. If you don't already now, you can follow them on Instagram. I'll provide their handle and their web address in the description below. So that does it for me today. The fun is over. Now it's time to go to work. So if you've enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. I get back to everybody. And if you want to, please subscribe. So until the next video, everybody, peace out.